All right, I'm Doug Garrett.
I'm Shelley Ganshaw.
And we're going to give you a tour of Hall 1 Essen 2015. So starting here, we've got the Asmodee booth and Time Stories. Now, we found out yesterday Time Stories has already been sold out on day one of the convention, so kind of cool and crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, over in the booth, we have been dealing with a lot of selling of the promos, which has been cool. Over here, we've got Morning Family, beautiful booth here. They've got Between Two Cities and forget what the other one is at this point. Over here is the Brain Games. So from Russia, we've got Game of Trains. On the other side across from them is Mayfair. So this has got both the Catan, of course, and Lookout Games since they acquired Lookout last year. G3 from Poland with their new Robot X across Africa. And we've got Take a Train here. So a lot of train games over here. Behind our cameraman at the moment is the Bezier Games booth. We know these guys. Oh, hey, Brian's in the Bezier Games booth. How you doing over here? Everything going well?
We're doing great.
Oh, Lorna, you're not that short usually, Lorna.
Yeah.
Just getting in something.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is great. We used to be over here in Hall 1. Right actually back there. We just passed the Czech Games Edition booth. A lot of, as you can see in the halls, there's a lot of play areas, so people come in immediately and start grabbing a spot to play stuff. We don't get a chance to do that very much, unfortunately.
No, that's very sad.
Yes, it's nice to be able to walk the halls here and not be utterly and completely overwhelmed.
We can move. That's why we're doing it now, before the fair actually opens, right?
Right, and as you can see behind our cameraman, we've got the traditional Catan bus, and this is a place where it's almost a library where you can play a bunch of games. And then over here in the corner, actually behind a tarp, unfortunately, is the Game of Gnomes. You can get the gnomes if you want right at the top there.
But I don't think they sell the gnomes separately.
No, but you must see the Game of Gnomes demo at the booth, and it's quite the huge box. Hobby World is here, and they we've enjoyed a couple of their games from last year. They have Spyfall, and so that's one of their big games this year. Over here is Smiling Monster, and this is a conglomeration, a bunch of different designers and publishers. So Swan Pan Asia is the group that we've got. Gaga Games is a new publisher here behind Goblin Dice, Port of Piraeus, and so they're a newer publisher here. And as you walk through, this is kind of a smaller and medium-sized publishers for the most part in this hall. So you've got, Japanime over here with the Crowmaster Arena from this side. Pearl Games is over here doing Shakespeare, and they're forgetting the name now. Bloody Inn. Thank you very much. I was seeing it in French and trying to do a translation on the fly. That wasn't working very well. Artipia here with their huge game, Project Elite, with the great miniatures this year. This is where we used to be last year, right? Red Glove has taken our spot here. No, they didn't take our spot. They were always here, but this is where we were as we've moved now to Hall 7. Behind now is Geokix. So this is Bomarzo, which was kickstarted and has now made it to here along with the Foreign King. Queen, this is one of 3 Queen spots in the hall. Not only do you have the huge play area of Queen's Architect, but you have the new releases Liguria and the Richard Garfield game, which I'm seeing in German here, and I'm forgetting the name in English.
Treasure Hunter.
There we go. Thank you very much. And as you can see, they've developed a discount area back over here, so you can go in and get some of their games at discount, which is very much like... We're going to take a right here, but over behind our cameraman at the moment is the Heidelberger Speerverlag sale area, which is one huge... Actually, let's walk over here just real quick, because we should see what this is like. So not only do you have kind of the newer games that are out here, and this is a distributor, but you've also have this cavernous area, which Queen in some way is emulating, and you've got really cheap games as you wander through, and some of the new games that are coming out as well. We've wandered there. It's always crowded, right?
Yes. Well, this whole hall is very, very, very crowded.
Yeah, that's very true. So as the cameraman slowly turns around, we've got, again, more of the Queen. And then down this area I'd like to show is because Orléans, which has a new expansion out, is coming. And so that is over here. DLP did very well, was up for the Kenner Spiel des Jahres this year. The second expansion to Concordia Salsa, is here. So Matt Gertz is here. And on the other side of the aisle, we have Lookout Games. And so Lookout has a booth all its own. And so we've got, the Grand Austria Hotel and so on over here. And then, hello, we have the Spiel Museum, the Austrian Spiel Museum, where they always have a couple of really good card games. They were the first to introduce what became Port Royal, and its sequel is out this year, and for €7 you can pick up that card game. Pretty cool stuff. Let's take a left here as we're finishing up the hall. And we've got the other side of the Heidelberger Spielverlag sale area, and right across from that, at the opposite corner from where they were last year, is Martin Wallace and Tree Frog with ships out here, as well as Munga Invaders and the Study in Emerald, the second edition of Study in Emerald. And finally, over here in the corner, we will end with the man, the myth. Oh, he's running from me. My goodness. Tony Boydell here, and Surprise Stare. Guilds of London unfortunately didn't make it to the fair next year, of course, but we've got a couple of promos for Snowdonia, and Ivor the Engine is also available. So that pretty much is Hall 1. There are many other things to see here. So this is Doug.
Shelley, I didn't do much.
I did all the talking, I'm sorry, but it was fun. There we go.